Okay, I have received so many messages lately that I won't be putting them all out. Um, it would just consume so much of my time. Hopefully, as I pick and choose those that I put here, it will be enough. Um, okay, this was given on illusion. Illusion has been used on your planet to define, to point to a reality that may not have been fully understood. While you are in the body, the human experience is very real. The illusion is the systems. The illusion is the systems of beliefs within the reality of human experience. Hear us, please. Your human experience is very real while you are here, and it must be so. It is for you to know that a grander reality exists beyond the human experience, of which you are participatory in even now. That is all well and good, but don't negate the importance of the human experience. The life you are living as Bob, as Tina, we cannot express to you enough how magnificently important your life here is as Frank and Faye. There is great purpose in it. Many of you have fallen away from your joy and no longer feel the benefit in the life you are living. We say, follow your joy, and so many of you know not where to begin to find your joy. You have been so trained to ignore and suppress your bliss, to hide your light under a bushel, even while being counseled in words opposing this. Sit down. Be quiet. Don't talk back. Stay seated. Don't think for yourself. Only believe all is as we say it is. We understand how you got where you are, and we call to you a remembering of your truth, your joy. We call to you with song that appears as many things in your world. We ask you to give attention to the feelings that arise within your bodies, for the body serves you completely. It gives exactly what you ask for. It serves you. It serves to manifest all that you call to yourself. It helps usher you along toward the remembrance of truth, the light you are. Feel when your energy is expansive, when you feel light, light-hearted, even a lightness in the body, when you move with less effort. Feel when your body feels heavy, when it is as though you are dredging through wet cement. These are indicators of your path. Your joy, of course, feels lighter and expansive. Make particular note of this. The feeling of upliftment. Surround your days with as much of that as you can. It will serve you well, in peace and love. Okay. All right, I'm going to give you this also. When you see a thing you think is vile, you wish to condemn. You cannot condemn, of course, but try. The belief that you can condemn another is illusion. Illusion you believe in so strongly that you will give or call to yourself what you have willed for another. This is the process of living by illusion. The truth of you does not, would not, cannot condemn, because you are made in the image and likeness of perfect love itself. The illusion is simply everything that denies this. Every thought you empower that is less than loving, every word you utter that seeks to harm. These are illusions or beliefs about a thing that can never be true. You see a table before you. You see the table for sure. The illusion is that it's solid in its form. The table is there. Many work in tandem to make it so at your bequest. The table can assume any form, and once you call it into being, it is. It is, and you who called it into being can manipulate it and change its form once you have risen to that level. Your Jesus performed such acts, and we affirm that you all have that potential. Okay. I'm going to skip ahead now to this kind of like a story that was given. Just as you are incapable of condemning another, another is incapable of condemning you. Though in your belief about this, what happens is a boomerang effect. What you send out bounces off the target and ricochets right back to you. There is a child's song like this about bouncing off of me and sticking to you. It's true as experienced by you. All that you do here is done unto you. That's the great secret Jesus taught. As you sow, so shall you reap. It's not literal, and yet it might as well be. Many on your planet have called this karma, but it's simply natural law. You may think of it this way. You, as the Christ, refuse to harm. You seek only joy and love. Your small self, your self-identity, has been disconnected from the real you and blames all it encounters for this. All are guilty. All are a threat. All are seen as the one who took Christ from you. While you walk about your lives, Christ calls out to you, I am here. I am here. And you hear not. I am here. The more you project blame, guilt, shame, anger, the less likely you are to hear. When you stop blaming, threatening, and fearing, you begin to hear, I am here, I am you. I am here, I am you. I never left you. I've gone nowhere. I am here. You've been so fearful that if you got still and listened, that your fears would be confirmed. You feared looking for Christ for fear you wouldn't be found. So you refused to look. You refused to listen. Be still and know. I am with you. I am you. In your fear, you've projected much under the illusion that something was gained. And we say, nothing was gained. You simply stalled your being found. In every one you pushed away was Christ calling to you. In every moment you chose against your best good was Christ seeking you, calling you to love yourself, that you may learn love and remember love. When it was easier, you thought, to go left, when your excitement was to go right, was Christ denied. Every prompting to speak that was met with silence was Christ denied. The longer you walked, the further you felt from love. The more miserable you became, the softer the voice for love. In an instant, everything changed. You began asking questions of the one who promised to be leading you home. You realized that one had no idea what home you were seeking. Then you sought a new guide, one who might know of this home you sought. You began to see the tricks and trappings of the illusions. You began to realize that the one seeking home was broken and afraid. You cried out in the darkness and a light was given you. This light you held high and stoked and loved beyond all. The light grew and grew to surpass the brilliance of the sun, moon, and all the stars. The light illumined every crack, every crevice. In its wake were all things made new. For The light had come to claim the truth, and all illusions were seen clearly. They are but misunderstandings made by one who called out in the darkness in search of the light. In peace and love, may you be blessed.